Hello everyone, this is Funny and welcome to Funny HS Info. Today I am going to talk about hand protection. This session covers basic facts on the potential hand injuries at work site, how gloves can protect you, what are their limitations are, and how to take care of hand loss while you are using. The hand is one of the most complex part of our body. The movement of tendons, bones, tissues, and nerves allows us to grip and to do a wide variety of complex jobs. Without your hands, it would be extremely difficult to do routine simple tasks such as using a fork, buttoning shirt, opening door, or tying shoes, etc. The potential hazards to hands and arms include skin absorption of harmful substances, chemical or thermal burns, electrical dangers, bruises, abrasions, cuts, punctures, fractures, and amputations. These hazards due to bee stings, chemicals, nails, bloodborne pathogens, insect bites, rotating equipment, extreme temperatures, pinch points, sharp objects, and vibrating equipments, etc. To avoid hand injuries, follow these basic principles. Know the hazards and dangers in the job to be done. Be aware of pinch points, hot areas, rotating or moving surfaces. Avoid loose clothing and jewelry, operating machinery with safeguards only. Then, personal protective equipment. There are many types of gloves available today. The nature of the hazard and the operation involved will affect the selection of gloves. Some of the basic hand gloves are butyl gloves. These are specifically good for acids, bases, alcohols, fuels, peroxides, hydrocarbons, and most hazardous chemicals. Neoprene has a good abrasion and cut resistance. These gloves also are specifically good for acids, bases, alcohols, fuels, peroxides, hydrocarbons. PVC gloves made of polyvinyl chloride specific to work with concentrated strong acids and bases, salts and other water solutions, alcohols and amines. Nitrile gloves are specifically good for solvents, oils, grease, and some acids and bases. Light nitrile gloves can be used for lab work and the use of glass laboratory equipment. Leather gloves or heat resistance gloves made of leather. These gloves protect from heat range up to 350 degrees centigrade, small cuts and flash fires in boiler areas and burn injuries in lab areas while handling heat glassware. Electrical gloves provide an excellent means of protection the workers from accidental electrical contact. Dotted cotton gloves offers more protection against mechanical risks. Cut resistance gloves provide an excellent means of protection from cuts and abrasions. And disposal hand gloves used by canteen workers to serve food for employees. Usage of gloves. All gloves should be inspected for signs of degradation or punctures before use. Test for pinholes by blowing or tapping air inside and rolling them out. Disposal gloves should be changed when there is a sign of contamination. Reusable gloves should be washed frequently if used for extended period of time. While wearing gloves, be careful not to handle anything where the materials involved in the procedure. Touching equipment, phones, waste baskets, or other surfaces may cause contamination. Be aware of touching the face, hair, and clothing as well. And before removing them, wash the outside of the glove. To avoid accidental skin exposure, remove the first glove by grasping the cuff and peeling the glove off so that the glove is inside out. Repeat this process with second hand, touching the inside of the glove cuff rather than the outside. Wash hands immediately with soap and water after removing gloves. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for washing and caring of reusable gloves. Glove limitations. Hand gloves can get caught in moving machinery. Chemicals can get inside the gloves and cause problems. Some people are allergic to latex gloves. Gloves can fail under extreme conditions. Some of the first aid tips for hand injuries. For cuts, apply direct pressure to large or bleeding cut and elevate the hand above the shoulder. Clean a small cut with soap and warm water and cover with a sterile bandage. Broken bones, keep the hand still and get professional help. Sprains, apply cold compresses to reduce pain and swelling. Burns, immerse in cool water or run cool water over the burned area. Amputations, apply pressure to the injured area immediately. Preserve the amputated part in a plastic bag and put it in ice water or ice, but do not allow the amputated part to come in contact with the ice. Chemical burns, rinse with running water for at least 15 minutes. Heat burns, soak minor burns in cold water, then apply a sterile bandage. A burn that is charred or blistered requires medical attention. This is about hand protection. The key points to remember in this session are: know the hand hazards in your workplace. Understand the types of hand gloves needed to protection against chemicals. Wear cut resistance gloves when using knives or sharp objects. Keep hands out of machine's danger zone. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for washing and caring of reusable gloves.